Hello guys and welcome back to my channel Naija News and Entertainment. We've got you covered on all G's coming out of the love pad. Hot talk with aunty. Here's what our love guests wanted to get off their chest when they went one-on-one with the first lady last night. Obiabi both wrote to aunty asking to get out of the love pad yesterday. Aunty picked them first to hash out what was happening and asked if they wanted to leave. They chose to stay and work on their issues, but it was a heavy session to watch as they bared their hearts. Abi is frustrated with Obi judging her harshly and jumping to conclusions instead of communicating effectively and trying to accept her as she is. Obi feels she treats him like he's trying to be perfect when he's only trying to help. They are struggling to resolve conflicts without things flaring up and Obi threatening to leave. Aunty took a moment to process everything, then gave them some solid advice. She asked if they both wanted to make it work and they agreed. She then asked them to pause during conflict and ask, do I want to be right or do I want to spend the time with this person? Be moldable and ready to compromise. Lastly, she urged them to be Christian and allow their minds and hearts to be transformed so they can learn how to love each other right. Chivia. It's all good vibes and lots of laughter and smiles for Chivia. Aunty even remarked on how Sylvia basically been giggling and blushing since Chidi Banks entered the love pad. While they were both certain they have nothing they dislike about each other, they did weigh in on their deal breaker. For Chidi, it was not being able to be the kind of man Sylvia needed as far as providing for her needs is concerned. The Banks in his name, he says, is a sign of good things to come, and it doesn't hurt that his babe doesn't mind the finer things in life either. On Sylvia's end, she made it clear cheating and physical abuse will put an end to everything. What also stood out were the attributes that make them crazy about each other because of the symbiosis discreet. For Chidi Banks, it's all about how open, expressive and vivacious Sylvia is. He thus relishes in her happiness, while Sylvia says she loves a man who keeps her smiling and upbeat because negative vibes are not something she's trying to deal with. Can you say perfect match? Okay, Bola were in a really good spirit after initially reeling from Sunday's nomination show, which saw them accumulate 6 votes. Bolanle now says she understands that they are a strong couple and there's probably a move to eliminate the competition. With that settled, Aunty was curious to find out what traits they dislike about each other. Some familiar topics came up. Anna joked about calling her Pepper Body, giving a fiery temper, and said she generally a poor listener. To that, Bolanle said she felt like he won't let her express herself fully. She also thinks he has a tenacity to only listen to her point of view when someone else has relayed it back. This trend continued when the issue of exes came up. Both of them are cool with their former flames, so they candidly shared what they miss. For Arnold, it was surprise that they were very good listeners, while Bolanle spoke of Timmy, who was patient, gentle, while accepting her as she was. Seeing a pattern here, so did Aunty, who observed that they weren't actually on different wavelengths, just eager to be acknowledged and listened to. You already have the framework, she explained. She also cautioned that sometimes the thing you love most about your partner can annoy too, and this was the case here. Okay, lastly, Ikrisa got candid with Aunty about how they are navigating life in the love pad. They noted how everyone was always worrying about them on account of their age, but they felt they were strong and appreciate the love of the fans, which keeps them going. Things got a bit intense when Teresa revealed a secret that Ike had not heard of. She has a man who is a bit of a hanger on owing to the fact that a church leader told him she is her soulmate. She wanted Ike to know in case he pulls up and starts making false claims. Ike also recounted some highlights from a relationship with a former lover. However, when he said, "I miss the love," Teresa took offense, interrupted and exclaimed, "Really?" Aunty had to step in and remind her that the purpose of the exercise was to establish what they wanted out of their union going forward. For Teresa, she said, the highlight was being a trophy girlfriend and deeply adored. Something Ike seems to be getting right. Aunty then reminded them they had work to do and commended them both for fulfilling each other's needs already. Okay guys, which section was your favorite? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're new on my channel, don't forget to subscribe and also hit on the bell icon to get new notifications when a story drops.